Good morning, y'all. We have an exciting day here on the farm. We are processing our pastured meat birds that we have raised. But not only are we processing them, we get to process them here on the farm. So we raised some pastured meat birds back in I think November of last year. We processed them maybe in January, but we couldn't actually do all the processing here because we didn't have the whole setup. But we do this time. I got a plucker, which that was the main thing that we needed. And I got some cones, and I just bought them off Amazon. I had mixed reviews, or there was mixed reviews on them, so hopefully they're gonna work out well for us. And Grace rigged up something, built something for us to put the cones on. But I'm so excited about this whole setup that we have. Grace and I have come over here. We came over here yesterday. We set it up and we talked through the process. I don't even know how many times, and I'm sure that there may be some kinks today that we may have to work out, but hopefully everything is going to run smoothly.
So here's the cones. No, the sun's bright. So here's the cones right here. So what you do is pretend like I'm doing it. So you have a little bit of water in the bucket. So we have a little bit of water in the bucket. So I pretend like I'm holding a chicken there, and I get a knife, and then instead of slicing it their neck, slowly slice it quick because you don't want them to suffer. Okay. The scalder we want the water to be in between 40 and 55 degrees.
No, 140.
Oh yeah, that'll be way too cold. 140 or in between 140 and 150. Okay, and now the plucker. But one thing also about we can't do it without the scalder because the scalder helps just get the feathers very loose, and then so then we bring them to the plucker, and then I turn it on right over here. I turn on the button, then all of these feathers come off, and then we take it over here to where I think that this may be. So then we take it over here.
Okay. So we got 4 knives, and then Grenade will bring his knives.
Okay, and here's this one is a brand new one. Yeah. My daddy got it for cleaning fish, cleaning deer, for
stuff.
And it's a good knife. All you have to do is press this button and then the blade will come out. But I'm not gonna do it right in front of y'all because my dad don't want me to.
And my favorite guy is coming to help us process chickens today. But those of you who know us probably already knew that and know that my
Hi,
favorite
Daddy.
This is our first chicken.
Going in the plucker.
First chicken going into the plucker.
Hey! Oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was so fast.
Did it work?
Yeah. Good gosh.
And did I not do it? Yo, don't burn the meat! Don't burn the meat!
So we had some slight hiccups this morning. Something happened with the water. We couldn't get that to work, but it's working now. There was a hole in what we were using for the scalder, so I went down to some friend's house and got something else to use to dip the chickens into the scalder. And it was something else. I don't know. I think that's it. Well, we were hoping to get started around 8. It's 8:30ish, so not too bad, and we're actually rolling.
Yeah, that's a good job for you. Mama clean gizzard. Charlie's gonna clean the gizzard.
All right.
Put that one back in there. First thing you're gonna do is try to get the most fat off that you can.
Grace is process engineer and Charlie is supervisor.
Okay. So what does that mean you do?
Those two chickens you're starting there were tough, weren't they, Daddy?
You were.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Perfect time.
Look at that. The last one.
So we've made pretty good time in this morning. It's 11:15 and we're actually going to put the last one in the scalder, but we still have to shrink wrap them.
And maybe we may do a couple more.
Hey, it has been a great day so far. We are actually done doing all of the processing. I say maybe like 95% of the cleanup has been done. My daddy and our friends Carl and Debbie, they help with that. So Grace and I we're just doing the shrink wrapping. And the last time that we did this, we actually did it in my kitchen, and it was kind of hard because we would dip the chicken. The pot needed to really be a little bit bigger, then we'd have water overflowing. So we just said that the next time that we did this, we were going to do it outside in the same day. After this, we will be done.
Yeah, we're on like bird 5 out of 45.
We're on bird 5 out of 45, so that means we only have 40 more to go.
Yay!
But I don't care. This has been a super day, and our setup. I'm so excited. That work?
Oh man, I did it good.
Yeah, that was very good. Grace and I are here. We're actually by the broiler shelter that Grace made. This broiler shelter. She made it from the Polyface Designs book, and it's kind of funny. I would go to put her to bed at night, and she would literally like every single night be reading that book. I'm like, Grace, haven't you like pretty much memorized?
I have memorized
that book by now. But I guess when she went to make this thing, she whipped it together in no time. I was
2 days.
yes, she was like going through steps like that, and I'm like trying to figure out where she was. I'm like, trying to help, but she pretty much she built this thing 99.9%.
It was 100%.
I mean, I did like a few screws maybe.
She did 5 screws.
So let's actually talk about why are we sitting here and taking a break for a minute.
I'm tired.
So yes, we are tired, but we were doing the shrink wrapping, and we had gas.
Had the burner thing, and then the burner ran out of gas.
So yeah, so we're waiting for Lee. And Lee
Dad's gonna bring us some more gas.
Yeah, Lee is so kindly bringing us some more gas. But I thought we would just take a minute, come out here, sit in the pasture,
In the
under
shade.
tree. Yes, under tree in the shade. It's a great breeze. I'm sure that it's actually going to show up some in the video, the wind. But we just wanted to take a minute and kind of just talk about how we raise our chickens and why they're different than something that you would go purchase maybe from the grocery store. One is, so they're raised in this broiler shelter, and we move them twice a day every day. And Grace, you want to share why we move them every day, twice a day?
Because, okay, what happens if you don't move them is they will poop.
I'm like, I can't imagine them sitting in that their entire
Yeah,
life.
it's awful. Like,
And it's why some birds will go, you'll see, they may actually have to have chlorine baths.
yeah,
And we just like for them to be in their natural environment, outside. They can scratch, they can eat bugs. And we do feed them. We do feed them grain, but it's a non-GMO grain that we feed them from a farmer that I know that is locally. Well, I travel about an hour and a half. I've never dreaded coming out here one time to feed them. I've never dreaded having to come out here to feed them. I have not dreaded
you
the
just said that again. You said that twice.
Okay, so maybe I need to like go
You need
take
to
a nap.
emphasize it more.
So I have never dreaded coming out here to feed them, water order them or move them, and have certainly not dreaded the process and the whole processing, because this is like, oh, I love it.
Well, it's a lot easier now because we have everything that we need.
Yeah, and so I'm really actually hoping that the next time that we do this, I want to just kind of open it up to the public who have never seen this process and would like to learn, and just invite people here to come. Oh, and here comes Daddy to save the day.